Advanced Chinese technical team arrives in country ahead of LBS new broadcast complex construction. Transport Ministry denies processing and giving insurance documents to commercial motorcyclists, in a way from whom at least 150 people feared death in village massacre in central Sudan. These and much more stories, including sports, the weather report, the news in simple English and French. Also coming up is a commentary titled Liberia South Korea Ties Will Yield Good Fruits. We now go over to Grace Moliyezi for the news bulletin.
The judiciary, through the Supreme Court, has rejected allotments made in the 2024 fiscal budget. In a statement Wednesday, the judiciary viewed its budgetary allotment as an imposition by both legislative and executive branches of government. The judiciary said allocating US 17 million and a one-off contingency of 3 million constituting 2.8% of the national budget is an abuse of the power given to the legislature under Article 34D, which undermines the function of another branch of government. The judiciary further said the lack of adequate financial support by the government over the years has resulted to deteriorating infrastructures, lack of logistics, and worsening conditions of services. It said the formulation and passage of the 2024 fiscal budget by the executive and the legislature are done without regard to the judiciary as a co-equal branch of government. The judiciary is meanwhile calling on the other two branches to take immediate actions to address the disparity of revisiting the budget to avoid any further judicial obstruction. An advanced team of the China Railway Construction and Engineering Group has arrived in Liberia as guest of the Liberia Broadcasting System. The team, headed by the West Africa Executive Director Krish Wang, is here for an assessment tour ahead of the construction of a new broadcast complex for the LBS in Painesville. Speaking during the visit of Mr. Wang, LBS Director General Eugene Fagon said the coming of the team demonstrates the Chinese government's commitment to its promise. For his part, Mr. Krish Wang said his team will count on the cooperation and support of LBS and the people of Liberia to deliver a good and satisfactory project. The government of the People's Republic of China is expected to spend $5 million to new state-of-the-art broadcast facilities for the Liberia Broadcasting System. The Ministry of Transport has termed false and misleading claims that the institution is involved in the processing of insurance documents for commercial motorbikes. Transport Minister Salif Taylor clarified that the entity has never been associated with the processing of insurance documents, as been wrongly claimed in the media. Minister Tyler described the allegation as unfounded and one intended to stain the integrity of the ministry and undermine its effective operations. Speaking at a news conference Thursday in Monrovia, the transport minister disclosed on an ongoing investigation into the alleged involvement of some employees in the illegal issuance of fake insurance documents. According to him, a directive has already been issued to all insurance companies to recall all agents from around the premises of the ministry. Police in Grand Crew County have cautioned minors to take precaution amid the current overflow of rivers in the county. The warning comes following the death of a 53-year-old man who got drowned during a mining expedition in the county. Police investigation revealed that there was no foul play in his death. According to our correspondent, rivers in the county are currently overflowed due to the heavy rain. Meanwhile, citizens and mining agents in the county have welcomed the caution and promised to take necessary action. Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission Executive Chairperson, Councillor Alexandra Zoe, has reaffirmed the LECC readiness to fight corruption. Councillor Zoe said currently LECC, in collaboration with the United Nations Development Programme, is creating robust nationwide awareness to educate citizens about the menace and penalties enshrined in the Commission's Act for would-be corrupt individuals. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission Executive Chairperson was speaking to Thursday at MICAD regular press briefing in Monrovia. She also disclosed that talks are ongoing with the World Bank, UNICEF, and several civil society organizations as part of efforts to amplify calls for the fight against corruption in Liberia. Meanwhile, Councillor Zoe is calling for more logistical support to enhance the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission's full potential. The government of Liberia has congratulated the government and people of the Kingdom of Sweden on occasion marking their National Day on today, June 6. A foreign ministry release said President Joseph Boakai has already sent a message of sincere best wishes to His Majesty King Carl Gustaf on behalf of the people of Liberia. President Boakai said he is delighted by the long-standing cordial relations between the two nations, which have yielded numerous fruitful benefits for mutual development over the years. The Liberian leader noted that given the challenges facing the country, he eagerly anticipates a cordial and productive working relationship with His Majesty and the people of Sweden for the betterment of the two countries and peoples. The executive director for Institute for Democratic Action and Development, Joseph Chinyen, wants Education Ministry adhere to the implementation of the Education Reform Act of 2011. The passage of the 2011 Education Reform Act mandates the licensing of teachers, provision of loans to teachers, and administrators' National Student Loan Program, amongst others. But at a press conference Thursday, Mr. Chinnan noted that the ministry is yet to implement these measures, meaning the issuance of licenses to all public school teachers in the classrooms. According to him, the licensing of public school teachers will not only checkmate their performances, but also further pave way to credibility, transparency, and accountability in the education sector of Liberia. The organization's executive director believes such move, if adhered to, will at the same time carefully examine teachers and weed out the unethical one in the noble profession. And the mother of a 13-year-old rape survivor in Bone County is appealing to goodwill individuals for financial assistance to help her child seek advanced treatment. Madam Tokpa said unknown person reportedly raped the girl on May 15. Our correspondent quotes Madam Tokpa as saying she took the child to a local hospital and health report confirmed that the child was tampered with. The mother of the rape survivor told our correspondent that due to lack of funds, the child's health condition is worsening by the day.
Grace Molayizi and the news bulletin. She returns a little later, hopefully with the weather report and foreign news. One of the big